Well, you don't have to stress yourself out and reinvent the wheel this holiday season. If you're hosting guests, there are simple, tasteful, and tasty ways to make a festive impression. Let's welcome Amanda Heckert, Executive Editor at Garden & Gun Magazine. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right, so what are some of your tips for being a memorable host?
So Garden & Gun is all about the best of Southern culture, and that includes food and drink and, of course, the traditions of hospitality and entertaining. So our December-January issue is full of recipes, tips on decorating, gift giving, all of that good stuff, as well as gardenandgun.com. But I'm a big believer as a host, especially during the holidays, to make it as easy on yourself as possible. And one part of that is having a big batch cocktail ready to go so your guests can help themselves and you can mingle and make them feel welcome instead of working the bar.
I love that. I love that. I love a good welcome cocktail. You
Absolutely.
Walk in the door and you're handed a libation.
Absolutely.
There's no other way, I think, to kick off a party personally. So you said two things, hospitality and drink, and then food. But let's start with this because it is a punch and it packs a punch.
It absolutely does. So this is a punch. It's my go-to punch that I actually learned about from Garden & Gun before I even worked there.
Oh.
So it's a historic recipe. It's called Chatham Artillery Punch. It's from an old Georgia military unit. And they actually used to serve it at celebrations in horse buckets. Oh. I recommend a punch bowl.
Nicer presentation.
Exactly. And what I really love about this punch is that it's a champagne punch.
Yes.
So, you know, during the holidays, it just feels extra celebratory.
Sparkles, bubbles, effervescent. So what goes into this punch?
So what's great, again, about this punch for a host or hostess is you can make the base ahead of time, which is what I've done here. So this recipe is on gardenandgun.com along with a lot of other punch recipes. So the base has green tea, brown sugar, lemon, and then bourbon, brandy, rum. So it, like Layla said, it definitely packs a punch, be warned. And then just right before your guests arrive, you're going to put it in a punch bowl with maybe an ice ring, some lemon slices like
Beautiful.
this, and then just very slowly, because you don't want it to fizz too much, just very slowly kind of whisk that and stir it in. You're going to give it a little zhuzh. And then,
nice. Do you have to use a high quality champagne or sparkling wine?
you know, it's
Or Prosecco? Can you use Prosecco?
You can absolutely use Prosecco. Okay. I wouldn't necessarily go all out because it's mixed with so many other ingredients, and you know, this is going to go pretty fast.
That's why I love French 75s. The French 75 is a great cocktail
Absolutely.
too.
Would you like to try
I
one?
would love to try one. And while we're tasting this beautiful cocktail, thank you very much. Let's move on to some of the other items that you've got here on the table.
Absolutely.
I see something for the morning of Christmas, for breakfast.
Well, yes, absolutely. Morning for Christmas, or, you know, even talking about hosting and host gifts, if you're attending a party, I love to actually, one of our columnists, Helen Ellis, once wrote that the best gift you can give a host or hostess is a timely RSVP.
Yes.
So if you want to bring a little something extra,
that is true.
I actually like to set them up for breakfast the next day.
Oh, that's nice.
So maybe a frozen breakfast casserole, or this is a pancake and syrup set from a Georgia company called Barlow's. They're one of our former Made in the South Award winners at Garden & Gun.
Oh, very nice.
And other, you know, guest ideas, host gift ideas. We have these duck fat caramels that are always a big hit. Another former
Made with duck fat?
Made with duck fat.
I cook with duck fat.
They are so good.
It's a great flavor. It's a great flavor. By the way, this is so delicious, and I'm already feeling it. I wouldn't recommend having it on an empty stomach like I am right now, so we better move on to the next thing before I completely pass out. I personally love to wrap gifts. It's something that I've poured a lot of money into over the years, and just enjoy the process and the presentation. It's always special. So what is a quick, easy way to make something look extra presentable?
Well, so in the South, we have a tradition called a Circe, which is sort of an unexpected gift. You often give it just because. But during the holidays, I like to add a little Circe to my gift wrapping. So here, these, as well as this gift wrap, comes from Filled Shop, our retail arm at Garden & Gun. And I've wrapped some gifts here and added the Circe in a form of a Southern ornament. So I have a coat of many colors ornament here for your Dolly Parton fanatic.
I love it.
And actually have a homemade cheerwine ornament here for someone who loves the Southern soda.
Oh, that's so cute.
So, you know, whether it's store-bought or handmade, it just adds a little something special that'll bring a smile and can help the recipient build up their ornament collection.
After living here in the South now for almost a whole decade, I've learned how very important cheerwine is to the
Yes,
culture. So
absolutely.
that is wonderful. Thank you so much for all of these great tips, and we really recommend everyone get your subscription to Garden and Gun magazine if you want to feel truly Southern, or if you long to be Southern, if you don't live here, make sure you do subscribe. But thank you so much for all of these wonderful things. I'll take another little spot,
Sure.
if I will.
Absolutely.
So, I'm going to drink just a little bit more before we go to break, and I want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. Cheers to you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Cheers.
Christmas. Cheers, everyone.